channel. So in the last video we had discussed about how to create virtual machines using Oracle VirtualBox, and in today's video we will be discussing how to access these VMs over a SSH application. By SSH application I mean softwares like Putty, Mobile Xterm, Excel will allows you to connect to your remote servers, to your remote ESXi servers over SSH protocol. So let's get started with the video. So we in the last video we had actually created this particular VM. So let's turn it on. Okay, so let's give it some time for it to come up. Okay, trying to log in. Okay, so we have perfectly logged inside into our VM, and now I will be trying to check the IP address which is configured for this machine. For that, let's run command IPA. So we have two particular adapters, what you can see in this particular VM. One is your loopback and one is your Ethernet connection. It does show you an IP of 10.0.2.15/24. So let's try to access this particular IP using Putty. So we have Putty over here. Trying to enter the IP address 0.2.15. Okay, so you can see that it is not accessible right now, and we will be working into some methodology that we are able to create this virtual machine onto our local platform. So closing this for the time being. Okay, so connection also got timed out. Okay, let's come back to this after some while. Closing this in. So just as a brief intro, when you provision a virtual machine onto your VirtualBox, if you go to your networks section onto your virtual machines configurations, you see the machine is configured with a NAT type of adapter in the configurations. Now what a NAT is called a network address translation. In very easy simple terms, if I try to get it to you, is like your machine can connect to the internet, but the internet can't connect back to your machine. What it means is if the machine wants to download a certain package or certain updates, the machine will be able to connect to the internet for getting those downloads, but any other external application or any other external machine can't connect to your virtual machine which is created. So for that, in order to, and that is why we were not able to access our particular VM using Putty. So what we will be doing is we will be just changing the network configurations of our particular VM in such a way that it makes it accessible over external services. So when I click on network, so let's give it, okay, so now there are various other options which you can choose for getting that access, but just to make it in a very simple terms, we just select bridge adapter, and this will give you the available adapter which is available on your local machine, where you are trying to run your Oracle VirtualBox, and this will allow you to and allow the machine also to connect to external services, and it will be a two-way communication. So saving this configuration, and the machine would have changed. So you can see there is a change over the network adapter which is available for your virtual machine, And now let's go back to the machine and try to see what are the network configuration changes for your particular VM. So going back to the machine, running the same command. So now you see there is a difference in the IP what is available, which was earlier before we set the configurations, and now what we see. So in here now we see another IP address which is 192.168.43.169, which is a public IP for this particular VM what we had created. So now let's try to access this VM using this particular public IP. Going back to putty again and filling in the details, which is basically the IP address. So 192.168.43.169. Okay, so you see we are directly redirected to the login screen, and I will be using the same credentials what I used in my virtual machine and trying to log in. So that's really good, and we are actually able to access our particular VM using putty. So let's try to check who am I. Okay, it is Stark and this is the username Star. Let us check again IP address. It is the same what we have entered and what we are trying to access over external services. So this changes in the network configurations for your virtual VM. It allows you to connect to your virtual machines using any other SSH agent. You can use putty, you can use MobiXterm, you can use Eggshell. There are various other options which can be used for this particular purpose, and using this way you can make your virtual machine accessible using other SSH agents. So that was mostly about this particular video. I hope you have liked it. Please do like, share, and do comment if there are any confusions or any doubts of any case. Thank you so much.